Hey everyone, we're Dharmesh and Kieran. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the charming streets of Lisbon, the fairy tale palaces of Sintra, and the stunning coastal scenery of Cascais in only 5 days. By visiting in November, we were able to enjoy the city with fewer crowds. Whether you're looking for culture, history, food, or adventure, this video has you covered. Join us as we dive into this unforgettable experience. Let's get started. Let's start at the heart of Lisbon at the Commerce Square. Previously the site of the Royal Palace, the square is now a bustling hub with stunning views of the Tagus River. During the 18th century, this was a pivotal location for trading goods returning from overseas. This area was greatly affected by the 1755 earthquake and tsunami, but was rebuilt to what you see today. Make sure to stop by the iconic Rua Augusta Arch for photos or head through it to explore central Lisbon. The National Pantheon is a masterpiece of Portuguese Baroque architecture. The building is beautiful inside with stunning views everywhere. The entrance fee for this location is €8 per person, but we consider it absolutely worth it. From the terrace, we are able to take in sweeping views of the Alfama district. As you can see, there are cruise ships even at this time of year and full of tourists that come to see Lisbon. Alfama is one of Lisbon's oldest and most charming districts, with cobblestone streets and colorful houses. It's the perfect place to get lost, visit small cafes, or hear fado music echo through the alleys. Don't forget to check out the local artisan shops for unique souvenirs. You will get to see the amazing streetcars in this area and are a great choice if you do not wish to walk up the many steep streets covered in cobblestones. We chose to get a workout and walked instead. The nice thing about random strolling around the city is that you never know what you might come across. During our walk today, we came across a lovely lady selling gingina shots. This is a Portuguese cherry liquor often served in a chocolate edible cup. Make sure to try it on your next visit to Portugal. You won't regret it. Rua Augusta is Lisbon's main pedestrian street filled with shops, restaurants, and local artists. One of the most photographed landmarks in Lisbon is located at the end of the street, the Santa Justa lift. This was originally used as public transportation to the Upper Chiado district, but is now primarily a tourist attraction. You'll see panoramic views of Lisbon as far as St. George Castle and Tagus River from the platform above. Here's a tip to save you some time and money. You can skip the long lineups and costs to ride the elevator by simply accessing the viewpoint from beside the Carmel Convent. It also gives you the opportunity to visit the convent, which is now a museum. See the link below for detailed instructions on how to get there. We are starting day 2 in Lisbon by taking an Uber to the Belem neighborhood, which is famous for its maritime history. The Belem Tower, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was once a fortress protecting Lisbon's harbor. The impressive monument was built to protect Lisbon from incoming raids along the Tagus River. Just a short walk away from the Belem Tower, you'll come across the Monument of Discoveries. This monument was built to celebrate Portugal's Age of Discovery, with statues of iconic explorers. We are now at Jeronimos Monastery, which is a masterpiece of Manueline architecture and home to the tomb of Vasco da Gama. After exploring, we stopped to reward ourselves with a famous pastiche de Belem and coffee. They have been making these custard tarts there since 1837 using the original recipe handed down from the monastery. It's best to enjoy these pastries, which are considered to be the best in Lisbon, in their large dining area. Our next stop is at LX Factory, which is a creative hub filled with art galleries, trendy shops, and incredible eateries. Looking through this area, you'll notice that it is a great contrast to the historical side of Lisbon. For more delicious food, Time Out Market is unbeatable. It is a gourmet food hall where you can sample dishes from Lisbon's best chefs. This is a great place to explore the best of Lisbon cuisine all under one roof. So many choices of delicious foods and drinks with a fabulous atmosphere. Of course, we had to stop to sample another shot of Gigina. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Good. Yeah.
Perfect with the chocolate. Pink Street, once Lisbon's red light district, is now a lively nightlife hotspot. We visited this area in the daytime, so we missed all of the excitement of the nightlife. This evening, we headed to Rusio Christmas Market to enjoy mulled wine, holiday treats, and festive vibes under sparkling lights. There are many vendors selling great Christmas gifts, food, treats, and drinks. This is our first European Christmas market, and it was a great way to get into the spirit of the holidays in Lisbon. Good morning. Today we're escaping Lisbon's hustle and heading to Sintra, a magical town just 40 minutes away by train. Sintra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site famous for its fairy tale palaces, lush forests, and rich history. A pro tip, take the early train to beat the crowds and maximize your day. We're in Sintra, came out for the day trip from Lisbon. You can see the group back there just getting ready. We took a train into Sintra and then Uber up to the Palace of Pina, and we're just doing the half-hour hike up from the main entrance. So you have two options. When you come to the actual entrance, you can do a €10 fee just to walk around the park and the outside, or you do the €20, which is the actual interior of the palace and the park. We've chosen just to be outside, but doing the half-hour walk up the trail. So we'll bring you along. The Pina Palace was built in the 19th century and is stunning. The views from up here are unbeatable. You can see all of Sintra and even the Atlantic Ocean on a clear day. This palace is straight out of a dream with its vibrant red and yellow towers and whimsical design. Make sure to take your time exploring both the palace and the gardens. They are absolutely magical. One of the most rewarding hikes in Pina Park is the trail to the Cruz Alta, or the High Cross, which is the highest point in the park at 529 meters above sea level. Expect a relatively short but steep trail leading to the peak, which provides stunning views of the area. The gardens and hiking trails around Pina Palace are an integral part of the palace's charm. They were meticulously designed in the 19th century by King Ferdinand II, blending romantic aesthetics with the love for nature. Covering over 200 hectares, these lush gardens offer a mix of exotic plants, hidden pathways, tranquil ponds, and scenic viewpoints. Today we're starting our day by taking a short train ride from Lisbon to Cascais. Cascais is this beautiful coastal town perfect for a relaxing day by the sea. We started at the Riverside Beach, which is right in the heart of Cascais, a short walk from the train station. A perfect spot to start our day. We then headed to the historic center as we strolled through the quaint streets, taking in the laid-back vibe. Of course, we had to stop at the local cafe to indulge in some pastries and coffees as we fueled for the day. The Mercado de Villa is a great place to experience the local market and try local flavors. We had fun sampling some cheese, some more treats, and taking in the local vibe. We then headed to Boca do Inferno and the coastline after all that eating. The views at Boca do Inferno are spectacular, where the Atlantic crashes against the cliffs. There is a beautiful promenade as you stroll, jog, or bike along the coast and take in the views. Our walk back to the historic center took us along beautiful scenery and to our next stop at the Marina de Cascais. The marina is a beautiful spot to take in the view of the Atlantic, with lots of dining and shopping options. That's a wrap at our time in Cascais, from stunning beaches to historic center and impressive views of the Atlantic from giant cliffs. Cascais surely lived up to the hype. For dinner, we indulged in amazing food at Deutsche Koch. The food served here is outstanding, but the service is what really stood out for us. The waiter's recommendations were spot on. We ended the day by walking around Lisbon to see the city's iconic Christmas lights. Every street is sparkling this time of year. We've never seen a Christmas tree as tall as the one in the Commerce Square. You can even go on a free Christmas train ride, but for us the line was too long, so maybe next time. On our last day we visited Grassa, a quiet neighborhood where you can witness how the locals live. We came across some impressive street art as we strolled in the neighborhood. The Miradoro de Grassa offers one of the best panoramic spots in the city, with the St. George Castle in the distance. Don't forget to check out the Church of Our Lady of Grace, which is adjacent to the viewpoint. The architecture is absolutely impressive. All that exploring made us hungry, so we decided to grab lunch at Bifanas de Afonso, where the Bifanas, Portuguese pork sandwiches, are legendary. The Bifanas here are flavorful and lived up to the expectation. Be sure to add some mustard and chili oil for added flavor. Pro tip, be sure to get there early. The lineups can get extremely long. That wraps up our 5-day journey through Lisbon, Sintra, and Cascais, Portugal. We would like to thank you for coming along on this adventure. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel inspiration. Also, let us know in the comments what was your favorite spot or what is your dream destination. Until next time, keep exploring and see you soon.